Yeah, yeah. We just chillin' and vibing. Good conversations with good people. Oh, good conversations with good people. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, 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 this your boy Larry, and I'm chilling and vibing with Miss Luginnae. What's going on, girl?
What's up? What's up? How are you?
Good, man. I appreciate
Good.
you for coming to chill and vibe.
Of course. Finally, we got the time to do so. We've been, reschedule it.
Yeah, yeah, we've been trying, but we here now. We
We
here
here.
now. How you been?
I've been good. I've been good. I just recently, these last couple years have been a little wild for me. So I kind of let up on music, but I just recently got back into it. So I'm feeling good about it. Just dropped a song, so it's like we're getting that ball rolling again.
How did you get into music?
Actually, music runs in my family. My mom sings, my granny sings, my sister sings, my brothers play instruments. Like it just, we're all kind of like musically inclined. And I was brought up in church. So my mom, she was over a lot of children's choirs and I was in majority of them. And I really could not sing, honestly. Like I had it in me, you feel me? But it was more of a passion than actual talent at first. And yeah, my mom taught me everything I know.
What did your mom think about you when you started like really pursuing it?
My mom, although she supports me in everything I do, I think she's really like a I gotta see it to kind of like believe it type of girl. Other than God, she believed God wholeheartedly, but like she got faith in that. But she needed to see me actually like take it seriously. And once I actually started kind of getting people's attention who were actually in the industry, I think she noticed like, oh okay, like she always knew I was talented, especially once I started doing my own music. Like at first it was real rocky. I was not good. My music showed it was pretty bad, but I started working with the right people who brought it out of me. And I also, just as growing too, my voice, matured and all of that. So I think she just really noticed like, okay, she really wants to take this seriously. And now she's starting to get people's attention. Not only is she getting their attention, but I was kind of like doing it, not kind of, but I mean, as far as like the shows and everything, I was really doing it on my own as far as getting all my gigs and stuff. So she was like, okay, well, she's clearly hungry for it, And now she came around for sure. She sees it.
So you said people in the industry, you got their attention. Who attention did you get?
So I did get a couple labels attention, and although that didn't work out for me, I'm solely based on just like the contracts that were like showed to me. It just didn't I didn't feel peace with it. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I feel like too, if I were to have done that, I wouldn't have been ready as I thought I was in that moment. So I feel like everything works out for the good, But yeah, like I had a couple opportunities to sign to some labels, but it just wasn't the right timing.
Right. Every deal ain't a good deal.
Come on now.
But have you start preaching? Since you start doing music, how was that first performance?
Ooh, honestly, I can't even really. What was my? I cannot remember the first performance because I'm not trying to think. I know it was something real small, but I know for a fact it was not good. I was very awkward. I'm just trying to think like what venue it was because I really cannot remember. But um, I just remember being very awkward on stage. Not awkward because like once I start singing, I always get comfortable. But I think at first it was like the talking to the audience and like really getting them engaged. I've always been a performer, like I said, like I was in choir and everything, but me doing it solo is completely different from being in a choir and having other people backing you. So, like I said, very awkward at first, but once I start singing, I just feel like I just get their attention, especially my songs. I feel like you can relate to them, whatever situation like you're going through, whatever. So, yeah, now, I mean, I love that shit. I really do. I really enjoy performing. I also was doing like a school tour for high schools. So that was different too because performing in clubs and bars and then performing in high schools is a completely different vibe. So I can't act the same type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little different. So I had to like maneuver that. But all in all, it was rough at first, for
And you
sure.
talking about the choir. So what the choir folks thought about you when you start singing and performing and doing all these things?
Like secular music. I mean, Nothing. I'm like, like honestly, like people can say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, this is how I express myself, and I still be in church. You know what I'm saying? I love Jesus. I love God. He's first and foremost. But I do make my music, and I don't make like no wild music either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like over here twerking and shit. Like that's just not my style. Like I might do a little shimmy shimmy. You know what I'm saying? But I really want people to hear my music. Yeah, I might do a little, but I really want people to hear me. You know what I'm saying? So like to get attention, I do have like some dancing songs, like more upbeat that I dropped first. But like now, I'm gonna start putting out all my real music that I've been sitting on. That's why Hello Morning I just dropped. It's more, it's a little more sad than just like a party song. But no, yeah, like I said, nobody really said nothing wild or anything or voiced their opinion. Honestly.
So how do you come up with your songs, like your writing ability and what you be thinking about, like when you write?
So I mean, honestly, first it always starts with melody for me. So I'm always like humming to the beat at first. Or sometimes like melodies just come to me like randomly without listening to a song or anything. And then the words will come. Sometimes I just write random stuff that I am not personally going through, that I heard somebody else was going through, or like whatever, and then other times I do think about like what I'm personally going through, and I'll just write solely based off of how I feel. As of recently, I've been collabing. Well, I mean, I've been like having writer's block, like a mother lover. Like I just have been stuck. And I think that's just because I'm thinking too much about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say the right thing at the right time. And like, that's not always the case. Sometimes saying the realest thing or something, that won't always be appropriate to other people is really like how you get your audience. You know what I'm saying? But I've been collabing with my fiance's uncle for the last couple years, and me and him just get each other. You know what I'm saying? So he pulls out certain things in me and vice versa. And we just really work well together. So like the last couple songs, he came to me with the hook, or at least half of the hook. And then, we'll collab together, and I finish the rest of the hook, and then I'll take it home. I'll write a whole verse. We come back to the studio. He'll collab with me on the second verse. Like it's very much like teamwork. And I think that's just kind of what I've needed like in this last year. And I have been writing a lot of different songs on my own finally. Like I've gotten out of like this just cloudy area in my writing. But I think that's honestly just because like we also try so many different genres. So like I'm not just in a box for R&B. Like I have country songs, I have pop songs, and like a bunch of different stuff. So I'm really excited to just drop all this stuff and just kind of see like what people do with it, and not stay in a box.
Your song "Love This,"
Love like this.
"Love
Uh
Like
huh.
This."
Yeah, yeah.
Where did that came from? Like, what inspired you to write that one?
Yeah, so that's actually another one. He brought that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he came with like this don't come too often. So that hook. And then I was like, oh yeah, like this sound like a summer song, like. So I had went home with that and kind of just wrote like that the hook, or sorry, the verse. And really I kind of like took myself out of my personal life and kind of was like, okay, if I'm like in a tropical area and I'm like, if I'm like just starting to feel somebody, like, okay, I like them, I like the way they move, I like the way they talk, all this stuff, like how would I express that over the track? You know what I'm saying? So again, like I really just be stepping out of myself sometimes and just writing stuff, and like, you know, it's really just on the fly, I'm not gonna lie. Like that song.
Your song "Yeah Yeah,"
Mm-hmm.
that one right there. I like that one. That one dope. That one
Thank
dope.
you.
And the lyrics is okay with me.
Okay,
It's dope.
well,
It's dope.
thank you. I appreciate that.
So if you could give, saying people listening and watching a little preview because they ain't here yet, could you give them a preview?
Yeah. I'll start with yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah, yeah. Just wanna see you tonight. Ain't gonna lie. I wanna give you everything I can't deny. If you're ready, then come on. I've been waiting for so long. Kinda wanna give it up. Bust it down and pick it up. Yeah. That's it.
That's what's up, man. That's a dope track.
Thank you.
So I gotta ask,
Uh-huh.
Kendrick or Drake?
Listen, beef ain't my beef. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, like I love Drake's music. I love Kendrick's music. But as far as like the battle tracks, honestly, I'm gonna go with Kendrick. I'm gonna go with Kendrick. I just am.
They not
It's just
like us. They not
yeah,
like
it's just
us. They
come
not
on.
like
Like
us.
you can't not rock with that.
Yeah, yeah, that one dope, man, and it got a Grammy. It got a
Come
Grammy.
on now. You got five, I think. I think it was five of them.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
he got a
dang.
couple of them. Did you
Mm-hmm.
watch it?
I watched half of it. I gotta watch the rest of it because I had watched it live, but I was out and about. So when I got home, only like half of it was on. So I gotta watch the first half of it over.
Who would be your dream collaboration?
My dream collaboration, so many people, but I would say, can I do Dead and Alive? I would say if I could have done a song with Mike, I would have done a song with Michael, period. But also, shoot, I'm gonna give you like five. I know that's bad, but I'm gonna do Michael, Shaka Khan, Victoria Monet, Chris Brown, and probably like Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, Chris Breezy, man. Shit, Chris done got another Grammy too.
I know. I don't even think he
Yeah,
was there.
he a busy man.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that's dope though, man.
Hmm.
Chris, man, that's one talented artist for real, for real.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I got a chance to meet him a couple times. I met him like three different times. Yeah.
Wow. So like, how was it, meeting him in person? Like, I see him on TV.
Yeah.
I'm over
Yeah.
here on the East Coast, y'all on the West
Right.
Coast. Like,
Uh huh. Honestly, it was dope. He's cool people's. I didn't really get to talk to him like that. You feel me? Like he's in his own zone. But the couple conversations I did have with him, I tried to bring him on music. I'm not gonna lie, he didn't care. But like, not that he didn't care, but like they're trying to have fun. Like it was at a different, a couple different functions that I saw him. So, but no, he was cool vibes, really sweet. Yeah, very normal, funny, chill.
that's what's up. I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably get that all the time.
Oh
Like
yeah,
people trying to like do collabs and bring. He be like, man, I'm just trying to have
absolutely.
fun.
Exactly. And I'm like, well, shit. I'm trying to be up in here. Like, I'm trying
Yeah.
to have people hear my music.
He said, I'm trying to
But
chill and vibe.
right. That's what I said too. I'm like, well, shoot, closed mouths don't get fed either. You know what I'm saying?
X, if you would never meet, who knows? He probably remember you one day and be like, you know what? Hey, yeah, I remember you. Like, yeah, let's
Mm-hmm.
do this.
Yep,
And
for
I believe
sure.
that too, cause like with the podcast, networking is big.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I appreciate you for coming on also, and telling your
Yeah,
story and talking
for
about your
sure.
music.
Yeah.
And I know you in LA, man. I mean, they got the LA fires, y'all got the fires out there. How is things going with that?
It sucks. It's sad. Like a lot of churches and different organizations are coming together to, make like starter kits to restart their home and like just stuff like that, like food, water, clothes, makeup, like all this different stuff for people just to feel good about themselves. But like the whole situation, like it's just honestly it's sad. My sister and I know a couple people who have lost their homes and stuff, and it's just unfortunate. Like nobody wants to wake up one day and have literally nothing. Like it's really sad. So honestly, like prayers go out to everybody, and hopefully like we could just rebuild LA and people get their homes back and stuff like that. But yeah, it's sad.
It definitely is. My prayers go out to everyone, man. You and your family, man.
Yeah,
It is
thanks.
sad. What do you think the governor could do to try to prevent this from happening, again?
I mean, honestly, I don't think that there is. I mean, some people are saying some other stuff like it was started in some other ways. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I personally don't think that there is a way to prevent it, especially as a wildfire. You know what I'm saying? Like, although it started by the beach, which is not normally where our fires are, which is, that's very weird. But it like the wind, it was so windy. One thing I will say is because like I said, I'm not in LA. I had just actually recently moved from LA area. So back over to like closer to the IE. So it was super, super windy. Like even over here in the IE, which is like an hour away from LA, super windy. So being in LA, it having all that wind and stuff, it was just traveling. Like the fire was literally just like traveling, acres and acres and acres. So I don't think that there is any way to prevent it from spreading other than like the firefighters just doing what they got to do, doing their job. And then also like what got me was like the water. I guess he had turned the water off or something like that. That's weird to me. I don't know. I didn't really read into that as much as I should have. But yeah, that was wild. And then also like a lot of people's fire insurance was like taken away like months prior or like a year prior or something. So there's a lot of like weird stuff, but as far as the fire spreading, I don't think that there's anything that we could have done to like prevent that.
Hey man, that's sad, man.
Yeah.
But I hope, the rebuild be fast and
Mhm.
everybody get back in their home.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure.
Before that happened, how was life in California?
Yeah, good. I mean, like, I guess because I live out here, it ain't nothing really special. I'm not gonna lie. Like, as far as like the music thing, I mean, I'm not gonna say that because I am privileged and I'm thankful that I am close to somewhere like LA to pursue my career. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if I really wanted to, I could have stood outside of the Grammys yesterday and tried to get up in there or like whatever. Like, I could have done any of that. So, and I have had opportunities that I'm very grateful for because I live so close and I don't have to fly all the way across the states. You know what I'm saying? So I am very grateful. But like, it's real dry out here. I'm like if you're not hustling and you're not hustling and bustling, you know what I'm saying? Like you could easily get left behind. So especially in LA, I feel like you have no choice but to turn into a hustler when you're in that area, just because like everybody around you is trying to win or winning. So, But yeah, it's nice though. Like as far as like being close to Hollywood and getting relationships and all that stuff, all of that is amazing and I'm very grateful. But again, like when I moved out to LA, I wasn't going as hard. And I guess too, because it's just like life kind of was hitting hard, but I wasn't going as hard as I was when I lived like 2 hours from it. I think it's also just your mindset. You know what I'm saying?
I saw you at Post, man. Your account got hacked. How did that happen?
Jeez, I just had a real slow moment. That's what that was. I clicked on a link, period. That's
Mhm.
just what happened. I clicked on a link. But you know what? Like I had multiple people try to hack me prior to this, and I always was like, oh, it looks a little fishy. This time it was legit. The names was counted for. I did my research, all this stuff. I'm clicking on the link thinking that it was like copyright. They said I was doing some copyright stuff. It was very much like tailored to me as an artist. So I was like, oh, like it must be real. And right when I clicked on that, they took it. I mean, instantly. My account went dark. Like I was so hurt.
But I don't see why would they do that though.
I have no idea. And it said it was some people in Virginia, which I feel like if they hacking me, they can already like make their location be in a different area or like whatever the case may be. But no, yeah, I have no idea. They had nothing to gain from it other than I had got an email after the fact and they was saying like if you want your account back, it's gonna cost a fee. Yeah, like really playing in my face.
Like that's crazy.
I know. So I had my little breakdown, but I made another account and moved on.
So if people want to listen to your music and follow
hmm
that social, how could they do that?
Yeah, so it's gonna be Luginnae.Alexis. It's spelled Luginnae and then dot Alexis. And then my that's my Instagram, and my TikTok is just Luginnae Alexis.
So I saw we were talking about modeling. I remember you saying you did a little modeling.
hmm
So like, are you still trying to pursue that, or you just gonna leave it in the past?
Nah, listen. I feel like at the end of the day, I'm an entertainer. Like whatever that may be, whether it's acting, commercials, hand modeling, uh, modeling, whatever, hair modeling, like whatever it is, I'm down for it, honestly. I'm just a creative. I just like doing stuff to entertain people. And so I'm definitely down for modeling. I just like I said, like I don't push it as much as my singing, but I feel like I need to get out of that and push it because I don't know what will pop off, first. So I definitely need to get into that.
So, like, what advice would you give an upcoming artist? What would you tell them?
Just be yourself. Like, don't think so deeply into it. Like for instance, I had just posted a video on TikTok, and I don't know if you saw, but there's like a viral trend going on right now, and it's a how can I think of his name right now? Trey Songz. It's of Trey Songz, and like how he be making them crazy ass faces. So I had posted a video of me doing it, and I like crossed my eyes, and it's at like 3 million views right now. But the thing is,
Wow.
like, yeah, like before that, I would have probably never posted that video. I'm always trying to push my music and look good and like all that. But like me as a normal person, like I am silly. I am like weird and quirky and like, crackhead energy all the way. So like that just showed me. It was just like a small little clip of like if you're just yourself and think less, you get more reactions to that. You know what I'm saying? Rather
Yeah.
than trying to be perfect all the time. So I would just say, just be yourself. Don't try to be perfect. Live your truth and leave it there.
Yeah, I did saw that video. I'm gonna
Yeah, you
sing the
did.
lyrics. I want you to do the facial expressions.
Hell nah. Go give me some more views on TikTok if y'all want to see that.
Yeah, I did saw that. Oh man, I was cracking up. I say, man,
It's a hot mess.
Luginnae is hilarious.
It's a
I'm
hot mess.
already taken.
Uh-huh. I don't wanna be a player. And
Yeah, that was dope. I didn't know it had 3 million though.
yeah, 3 million.
But Luginnae, I appreciate you for coming to chill and vibe. But before we
Yeah.
go, let everybody know what we doing.
We chilling and vibing.
Oh yeah, appreciate you.
Of course. Goodbye.